Hey, this is Gloria Norwood, owner of Sophisticated Spot Shop on Etsy.com, owner of Gloria's Astrology Tarot, owner of Gloria's Unsolved Mysteries deck, volume 1 through 40 on www.makeplaincards.com. We're going to get into it today and see what the goddesses have to say once again, and then we're going to pull my deck and get it popping this morning. It's an early morning this morning, so I want to see what's really going on, share with the community, hoping you like my videos, hoping I give positive feedback. And wishing the best for everybody on this beautiful morning. It ain't too much, that I got going on except for handling business. So we'll see what the goddesses have to say. And I'm going to pull my also personal deck, the deck that I remade. I haven't ordered the cards that I got for myself yet so far because I've been so busy. I have to order them deck by deck. Like I said, it's 40, so I've been focusing on getting the decks to read to you guys, but they're, like I said, they're the flashcards that I've turned based into a court format, more business format. So, like I said, I'm so thankful. Thank you, www.makeplaincards.com. And we got cards just trying to not come out with it. What are coming out today? What's going on, guys? Got some guardians. You got something to say? Ooh. Let's see. Okay, King Neptune, sensitivity. Somebody got to be sensitive, Show some sensitivity for the collective, because it's a collective reading. Let's get these cards. Let's see. I'm up early in the morning, just thinking, brainstorming, getting my life together, seeing what's best for me and my family. And let's see, what do we have? We have Kuan Yin. Ooh, kindness and nurturing. Then we have Isis, sacred contracts. Then we have Sedna, which is there. She said there's always enough. And then you have Him, the end of the cycle. And we'll see what type of cards they got, what they have to say to us. We'll see who does what and what does who. Okay. We'll go with King Neptune and see what he has to say for people today. Because I haven't read this one myself, so if I stumble on a few words, just bear with me because I have not opened this book. I've just been flipping, doing my personal thing, trying to get a feel for the cards. So like I said, it says King Neptune, sensitivity, very highly sensitive soul. Embrace your softness and vulnerability. King Neptune is the guardian of an ancient spiritual world called Lemur, a light-filled civilization connected to the Indian and Pacific Oceans with a pure, harmonious, and peaceful frequency. Lemurians were psychic sensitives with wide open heart chakras. The ocean carries its intuitive codes that were transmitted through dolphins, whales, and mere people. Crystal healing was part of the daily life. King Neptune was a shapeshifter and a merman who later became Poseidon in ancient Greece. His symbols are the trident, the horse, and the bull. He guides the marine light workers to fulfill their earthly missions. Drawing this card confirms what you already know. You're incredibly sensitive to emotional and psychic energies. Most likely you've had to numb yourself to the harsh, close-off consciousness of the modern world, as it does not understand or value the way you are. You may have previously lived in Lemur and are now bringing crystalline qualities of the empathy, heart chakra healing, and sensitivity to Earth. Your Lemurian soul is expert at reading emotions and taking the psychic temperature of anyone. You sense every undercurrent, especially what's not being openly expressed. Being in crowds and high stimulated environments can be challenging. You need beauty and art, romance, lyrical music, serenity, the ocean, nature, crystals, animals, and people who are open to the spirit world. You likely tenderness, softness, and gentleness, especially in relationships. If you've been numbing yourself with addictive substances, unhealthy relationships, or overwhelming, for example, ask King Neptune to help. Embracing vulnerability is a key lesson for you in this lifetime. You may unconsciously sabotage wonderful experiences and relationships because of an older fear of being emotionally exposed. King Neptune says it's safe to let others into your heart. Your sensitivity is a gift. Rather than shutting off from your soft heart, make friends with your Lemur light. Additional meanings. If you're a Lemur light worker, take steps to reconnect with your soul's experiences in Lemuria. Connect with crystals for healing purposes and have an open, harsh conversation with someone. The implication: it's my sensitivity is a spiritual gift. It's safe to be vulnerable. So like I said, I didn't know it had implications, but yeah, it has a little short invocation, for King Neptune. Well, we appreciate your presence, sir. And let's see, we have Kuan Yin. She's kindness and nurturing. And he says, refill your cup in your inner cup. Excuse me, because I haven't read this book. Have compassion for yourself and others. But a Hesthethia of infinity compassion. Kuan Yin, pronounced Kuan Yin, is worshipped in East Asian Buddhism as she who hears the cries of the world. Originally a princess named Maya Shane, she was tyrannized by her father for renouncing luxury in favor of a simply life in a monastery. He ordered her execution, but at her death a tiger appeared and placed a peach of immortality in her mouth. She rose into the divine realms and instantly transformed into a goddess. Kuan Yin brings healing for the damaged effects of patriarchy. Oh, thank you, Kuan Yin. It's really good. I really feel it. My arms are tingling. How do you hear the true need of your soul? Do they whisper or they have to scream to be heard? Do you ever stop to listen to the messages from your body? Or are you caught in a trap of self-criticism and harsh judgment, pushing yourself to be perfect? You've been prioritized your masculine energy, which governs decision-making, planning, goal-setting, and problem-solving. The feminine voice of the heart, body, and spirit has been drowned out, but she now needs to be heard. See yourself sitting with Kuan Yin bathed in her peach-colored radiance. Allow any guilt about being cared for to be melted away. Imagine a cup inside you being abundantly refilled by this gentle light. What is your feminine energy asking for? It's time to prioritize receiving love and friendship, self-care rituals, nurturing food, gifts, compliments, relaxation, fun, and healthy pleasures. What you're seeking, while only come from loving yourself just as you are. Additional means, get a massage treatment. Your body needs a safe touch. Limit the information you consume from news outlets, social media, and people who deplete you. You're being helped to eat and cook more nourishing food and or healing damaged eating patterns. And seek out positive images that celebrate body diversity. See yourself another person or a situation through the eyes of the compassion. And then they have invocations. I'll let people, if you're an invoker, you would like to speak to Kuan Yin, I'll let you. You know, when you get the book, they have an invocation for her to come into your presence, which is amazing. Then we have Isis. Well, of course, she's already here for me. She likes to be present when her name is said. They all do. They like to be talked about because these are ancient gods and goddesses. And they want to let you know that they're around you and surrounding you at the same time. Of course, you know, I got my ex's side chick, hater, demon, vamp, tramps. If you know anything about that, then you know they will. But, which means, yeah. So we have Isis, this sacred contract. She rises into your power and purpose. Heal the mother womb. And these people are here at the present time because this is their time. This is their hour. This is what they're here for. So, you know what I'm saying? Bring peace to the world and, you know what I'm saying, collect, because these are these sacred soul contracts. It says Isis, pronounced Isis, was worshipped in ancient Egypt for over 7,000 years. Her devotees were prevalent throughout both the Greek and the Roman occupations of Egypt and spread into the wider Mediterranean. She encompassed the magical power of all other deities and therefore was known as the Lady of 10,000 Names. Isis played a central role as a spiritual teacher and mother to the great leaders of the ancient Egyptian civilizations. Within goddess spirituality, she knows to hold unique keys to sacred feminine power. Mary Magdalene was initiated to priest magic under her tutelage. Queen Isis guards our sacred contracts to the great goddess. She helps us rise above past limitations to fulfill our soul's deepest role on earth. A life-transforming process is underway. Deep from the underbelly of the Great Mother, a wake-up call is sounding. Holding out her golden ankle symbol, Queen Isis speaks to you. It's time to develop and share your deepest soul gifts, your activated secret contracts to your divine feminine mission on earth. These are spiritual agreements that reside in your consciousness. There are many ways to answer your contracts. If you commit to healing from trauma, you'll be an inspired example. If you choose to live from your inner truth, you'll make it possible for others to do the same. Your sacred contracts are rooted in whatever you most dream of being, doing, and giving. One thing is clear when you draw this card. You're expanding beyond all limited ideas of who you are and what you think you can do. I bring your relationship with your mother into a healing space and may guide you into therapy. Don't fear the process, as it can bring karmic soul healing for your entire lineage, and you'll feel free to be fully yourself. Additional meanings. This is a message of love from your mother. Make a vision board to clarify what truly matters to you and commit to your true purpose no matter what it takes. Then we have said no. Because, like I said, right now, me and my mother are beefing a little bit, because, like I said, we're having that mother daughter battle, and she wants to give my, birthright to my sister. And I'm like, no, that's my birthright. Those are my children. They don't belong to her, and you have no right to try to, inflict any type of pain on another child, to take another child's children to please another child when they don't have that soul. That's not in their soul contract to have those children. Because of things, obviously you don't know what your child is up to, because if God wanted somebody to have children, they would have them, So obviously it's something that you don't know about your child, and you're taking her side without, looking at all the facts. So yeah, that's very important right now when you have, a breakage in the lineage, getting into it with relatives. You try to mend it, but also you try to keep your distance, because time heals all wounds also, but at the same time, some people, it doesn't. Some people still want to sock you, okay? So, and most people, they'll it plays out at family gatherings, when you get around each other. So just be careful with your family, and just be safe out there on the holidays, and don't get shot and get killed and shooting each other and shooting cousins and uncles, and Marvin Gaye's dad shot him, and it's just it happened a lot of time. Roger Troutman, and just they got killed, by their own relatives. Family is important. You shouldn't be killing each other. So like I said, then we have Miss Setna. There's always enough. Have respect and gratitude for natural resources. Work on your relationship with money. Setna is the sea deity of the Inuit people. Legends abound in Arctic mythology about how Setna became ruler of the Inuit underworld. There are many versions of her story, but all tell of young women who refused traditional marriage and was taken to sea by her father, who chopped off her fingers. From her severe fingertips, the first seals and marine animals grew. Sedna sinks to the deep ocean floor and becomes mother of the sea, fiercely controlling the availability of fish to Inuit hunters. If she's happy with the ecological balance of the ocean, she'll call all sea creatures to her side. Only when the Inuit shaman has journeyed to untangle and braid her hair will Sedna release a supply of ocean resources. Sedna brings messages about sustenance, gratitude, and the plentiful supply of everything that nourishes you. There's a never-ending flow of divine energy that creates all your practical provisions: money, water, food, shelter, air, and to breathe. This same universal wellspring delivers unseen nurturance such as support, kindness, time, and love. Sedna says, be thankful for every gift you receive: the supply of oxygen you daily, food and water, your home and clothing, kindness from a stranger, support from your loved ones. Balance and gratitude are everything. You must not hoard or be stingy, nor must you be wasteful or steal from life. Be honorable with money. Do your best to pay off debts and create healthy budgets. Do you need to heal an ingrained fear of scarcity, or invest in yourself for more generously? Or are you being asked to spread your wealth and support those who have less? Give back as much as you take. Disrupting the equilibrium is unwise and won't lead to happiness. Your needs are always met. Additional meanings: your life purpose involves marine conservation, investigating your beliefs about money, organize your finances, and contribute resources to charity. Like I said, they have a small invocation at the bottom if you want to purchase the book. Like I said, it was $23.99 for $22.99. I apologize for mine. So you can find them at your local metaphysical store. And then we have hell, end of cycle. I know it's, nobody wants to hear about hell, but unfortunately it is a real place, and people will be going there due to their sacred contracts, their soul contracts. So we'll get it started. It says, hell, end of cycle, release what no longer serves you, prepare for transformation. Hell is an enigmatic Norse underworld, queen and goddess of death. Her striking appearance, half light and half dark, represents the spiritual netherworld over which she rules. It's a mysterious healing realm where those who've died from disease or old age receive spiritual renewal. Hell is a soul midwife who cares especially for women and babies who died in childbirth. Her powers have been universally feared by patriarchy. The Norse gods called her monstrous. The medieval Christian church
named their hell after her. This powerful goddess brings guidance for inevitable change, transitions, and endings. Her symbols are ravens, black crystals, and the run symbol Hagalaz. The appearance of hell signifies that an experience has come to completion. Don't worry, hell doesn't bring importance of physical death. She represents the two constants in life, the dying of the old and the rebirth of the new. Hell is a skilled spiritual midwife guiding you through a major transition. A part of your life is definitely coming to a close, and yet endings herald physical and spiritual renewal. Don't be afraid, you're preparing for transformation. You may go through a process of shedding skins to purge old identities, patterns, and roles. Perhaps your last child is about to leave home. Maybe you're approaching retirement from your job. A significant relationship could have ended, or you might be able to get married or to become a parent. If you're very reluctant to embrace important change, it can make the transition prolonged and difficult. Hell understands that letting go of what was can be hard. Our tendency can be clinging to the familiar and to the past, but the next chapter of your life is arriving, and it promises fresh, exciting experiences. Be open to what is coming next. Additional meanings: view a rejection as a sign something better is coming. Say no to this request. Let go of a harmful habit or pattern, and work as a soul midwife or end of life nurse. Oh yeah, and that's amazing. But yeah, we're gonna get it started and see what they have to say for us, okay? We respect the ancestors, we appreciate it. And my card has these messages, and we're gonna use my cards, everyone, and see what messages you have for us using the new cards I created for the next generation. All right. Let's get it started. Just gonna like to move the cards over so everybody get a chance to see. Somebody has a high obsession with somebody. Obnoxious. It seems look like somebody see ex-wife plotted death on the top of the deck. It's all coming out too. It says ex-wife plotted death, and that's part of why it's a ghost town. Somebody was murdered by ex, and they've been hacking somebody's emails. Somebody has emails about this person being murdered. A karmic masculine was visited by the devil. A divine feminine was crying. So like I said, it's 144,000. So a divine feminine was crying. And then we have amazing grace. You know what I mean? Somebody wants some mercy. Look like they've been their karmic cycles are up. It is time for their second contracts, and their contracts look like they're not being renewed. So now they're looking for mercy. And like I said, I don't know anything about that, but it looks like hell is gonna. That's between heaven, hell, and the hierarchies. But we'll see. Then we have the Florida hurricanes, because like I said, there's going to be deaths, there's going to be rebirths, there's going to be reunifications, there's going to be transformations, there's going to be all type of things going on, but people have to be prepared for it because this is what you signed up for before you were born. So we have Florida hurricanes, Jupiter energy. So you could be a hero or you could be a villain. It's up to you. Then we have somebody who was gossiping about me low key. Hold on, give me one more. Some of these spirits don't know how to act, okay? Somebody was gossiping about somebody low key because they was being targeted. They're trying to target somebody low key. Well, guess what? Quick trip. Step up and get your ass whipped, okay? Because I ain't the one. You go, digger. You go, digger. Okay? But because you was emotionally attracted to her. I mean, now you're over there depressed. But listen to a shaman prophet. You know what I mean? Yep, Noah's Ark in reverse. I said Noah's Ark energy all up in my house. So many entities, so many animals. My house is just amazing right now. Okay. I felt that Noah's Ark energy, and this is the current, today, present. See, I don't like to live in the past. I like to live in the present and then go on to the future. I can't keep looking backwards if I'm going to move forwards. You feel me? It looks like somebody's happy to see somebody, okay? But it looked like somebody was the weakest link collective, okay? Somebody out there is the weakest link. This is the collective reading, you know? This is verifying it yet. Somebody was at church's chicken, but they didn't enjoy it. So this person probably tired of chicken or looked at them prices and didn't want it no more. But they get high too. Then you got somebody who was out there poisoning somebody low key. That's why I make my own food. They go poisoning people again. Look, and then somebody loves makeup sex low key, okay? You don't go through the cars. The cars don't lie, honey. Somebody was out there in a Honda about 6:38 a.m. low key. Must have been spying on somebody. They low key. Look, somebody wasn't in training. They was faking and shaking. Somebody wasn't focused. Somebody want to focus now. They want to fix some shit. Exactly. Yeah, because they see somebody got an increase in their money and their stuff is decreasing. They ain't got no check coming in. Look, you go to that engagement. Somebody had some prior engagements. It was nice though. But then there go that cyberbullying and that hacking, you know. People gonna be brought to justice on that. Somebody determined, and it's ridiculous. You know, you can't get mad. But somebody over there, okay, I'm drinking gin and beer, okay? You know, that's one of them old heads, okay? One of them ones getting up early in the morning to get to the grocery store. And the liquor store, they be right out there, okay? Getting their little lottery tickets and they packs of cigarettes and they 5 dang on little shots. Okay? Then they got somebody was out there, okay. Let me talk about that Uber Eats. Uber Eats, you know, if you can use it however you want, but I'm thinking, you know, that's a little sneaky link to like to get a little freaky, you know, but it looked like somebody got set up by one of them sneaky links to like to get a little freaky. Got set up on Facebook. Look, somebody behind my back, I'ma smack that bitch, you feel me?